Welcome, fans. The young NBA season still rich with optimism. It's the Detroit Pistons going up against the New York Knicks. I'll be here in the studio for the halftime show.
All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And as we take a long look here at Kawhi Leonard, guys, what's your thought on him?
But you have to be aware of his specific capacity to knock down the corner three. That's where he's most comfortable. That's where he's going to be. So defensively, you got to keep tabs on him.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
Detroit is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. They've probably been looking forward to this part of the schedule for a long time. A lot of upcoming home games are slated for him here.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, they've become a team that you really have to watch out for. I mean, just look at where they are in the standings. Remember where they were last year at this time? A big difference.
Yeah, big difference, Clark. It was a tough season a year ago, and as a result, there weren't a lot of expectations coming into this season. So I like what this club has done. I mean, they've really competed. They've come together as a unit. They're well coached and well prepared every night.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the night.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Both free throws good from Yao.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Irving gets a screen from Hart. From the arc. And it's Kyrie Irving with the three. Irving's got himself on the board with three there.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Leonard kicks to Yao. From 13, that's the bucket.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
Kevin, speed is their strong suit, and they'd like to play that way today if Coach has his way. He said there's no reason to hold these guys back. We'd like to push the pace as much as possible and play the game on our terms. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Reeves. The dish now to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Hart, he's covered by Leonard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Both free throws good from Hart. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Atlanta Hawks.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Here's Irving. After the made shot from Yao, Irving kicks to Anthony. Anthony right side. Working on Jones. And the the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That free throw good from Anthony. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Thomas. He passes to Reeves. Jones against Anthony. Anthony left side. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Let's take a look at some of the leaders of the NBA. These point guards have been shooting lights out during the last month. He kicks it to Irving. There's the triple. No good. And Detroit the other way now. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Double team on Thomas. Reeves the pass to Yao. Shoots the three. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 20th in steals. Not very strong from the foul line. The bottom third of the league. I imagine they'll be talking about getting better in that area.
Now, here's Thomas. He had 13 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit. And you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Leonard, Pierce covering. Clock at 2. Rejected by Irving. Hart defended by Reeves. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Detroit making a switch here. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets.
And they lit it up from the three-point line. I mean, you don't always have to shoot like that to win a game, but it sure doesn't hurt.
Their percentage from deep was excellent. Let's take a look at the box score.
He feeds it to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard attacking. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Thompson, he's checked in for Jones. Here's Irving. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
Leonard kicks to Thompson. Back to Leonard. He dishes it to Thompson. Number 6, covered by Anthony. It's rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 4. Pierce with a screen for Irving. The feed to Carmelo. Aldama. And the Knicks miss again. The Pistons have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Here's Wallace. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Leads him in there. Wade kicks to Wallace. Pass to Thompson. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Reddish. Banked in off the glass.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Pistons trail by three. Here's Schroeder. Wallace outside. That doesn't go either for Wallace. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Hachimura, Wallace covering. Some nice passing by New York here. The shot is off. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Schroeder. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Wallace kicks to Schroeder. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks leading by 3. Reddish. Wade is covering. Number 6. That 3 off the mark. Here's Thompson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Wallace, the pass to Schroeder. Wallace kicks to Thompson. Pass to Schroeder. Fires for 3, and the shot is good. It's a tie ball game. Here's New York. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Anderson, he's checked in for New York. .131 left in the first quarter. Wallace outside. Number 6 takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Pistons lead by 2.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
And the Knicks with possession here. Number 6. Hachimura. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Seems like he's got more floor burns than just about any player in the league because he will dive head first after any loose ball. No regard for personal safety.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. The Pistons leading. Here's Schroeder. Doubled by Anderson. Schroeder passes to Wallace. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first free throw is good. That one is no good. New York trailing. Reddish. He's covered by Thompson. Number 6. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's his first trip to the line. first one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Detroit's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Thompson's got 7 points.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Play. Still a close game. Pistons ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
This Friday night, December 15th, the Washington Wizards take on the Golden State Warriors. Live from Oracle Arena. Don't miss it.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
And you get a chance early on to see their depth. They got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yeah, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
New York shooting about 42% so far. And Detroit looking at who they've got. We've got Thompson. Schroeder is out there with Wallace. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot. Wallace, good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Count that one. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Schroeder kicks to Wallace. Dishes it to Wade. There's the pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Pistons score. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Passes to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
And, well, Detroit shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Wallace, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Wallace. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Detroit.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
Outside Irving. Launches a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Schroeder kicks to Thompson. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Thompson. From beyond the arc. The shot is off. New York's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And the shot is good from Ingram. He's got 5. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
And the basket by Wade.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
A 3. And again, New York with the triple.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
The Pistons trail. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Thompson from long range. And another 3 for Detroit.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The Knicks have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Irving with it. Now defended by Schroeder. Irving dishes to Anderson. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Fires from the line. No good. Excellent D there from Schroeder.
Watch outside.
Thompson left side. Kicks it to Yao. Back to Thompson. The Pistons working the ball around now. The shot by Wade, no good. New York's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And that one's good. He's got 11.
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. You know, all it takes is a shot or two, and he's rolling.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
Feeds to Irving. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you look back at last season, he shot 87% from the foul line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
First free throw is good. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. He doesn't get the second one. Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
Hey, yo, Thomas.
The pass to Reeves. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one's on Anthony. For Detroit, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw good from Reeves. Both free throws good from Reeves.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
New York calls timeout.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Now we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Terrific year last season for him. 12th in scoring. Then he was also in the top 15 in free throw percentage, so a great year for him.
And what a nice weapon he was for them offensively. I mean, he was an excellent option every time down the court. I mean, his top 15 points per game ranking, that says it all.
Hart defended by Reeves. There's the bucket, good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Well, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
There's the dish to Thomas. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. The Knicks have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Pierce attacking, and it's blocked by Leonard. They get it back. Aldama misses off the left iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Number 6. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Thomas against Irving. Right side, Irving. Here's Anthony. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot. Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
But they recover it. Passes it to Hart. Aldama. He's guarded by Thomas. Aldama. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the Knicks lead by 2.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Here's Thomas. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Leaves the pass to Leonard. He kicks it to Thomas. Jones, 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Anthony. For the 3. Kept alive by New York. Aldama. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Hart. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead. Thomas kicks to Jones. Back to Thomas. On the wing, Jones. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Reeves. He feeds it to Thomas. He dishes it to Jones. Goes up on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Well, they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage, upwards of 50% now.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
36 seconds left in the first half. Back to Pierce. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go. Pierce has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Jones with the screen on Irving. Here's Thomas. Jones. He passes to Leonard. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Leonard's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And we finished one half of basketball. Knicks lead by 7. And get ready now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. The second half will be coming up right after that on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's a good one going out in New York. Glad to have you with us for our halftime show. New York leading against Detroit. They're trying to close in on the 8th best record in the conference. A win here would give it to them. Kyrie Irving certainly contributing with his play. He's got 7 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And a resilient Pistons team is staying in it. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. Now let's take off with some other games in progress around the league. Out in Atlanta, it's the Hawks taking care of business against the Cavaliers. Not a lot of problems for them. They're up 11 in the fourth. A look now at some games yet to start. The Suns out in Phoenix will go up against the Jazz. Some teams in the West facing off there. It's an 8:30 Eastern time for a tip-off out there. A look at games currently being played now. Charlotte currently trailing the Wizards out in Washington. Fallen back by 9 points now in the fourth quarter. And we'll see you next time. The second half about to get underway in New York City. So long and take care.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to New York City as we look at an enchanting view of Lady Liberty. We're seeing a tremendous game from Ingram.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And New York looking at who they've got. Anthony out there with Pierce. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hart in at the two-guard spot. On the wing, Jones. Reeves the pass to Jones. Shot from 12. Gets the bucket. Jones has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pistons. New York leading by 5. There's the feed to Carmelo. Working on Jones. Now the pass to Hart. Fires from deep. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. So we'll see Isaiah Thomas go to the free throw line here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Pistons shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one misses. New York's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Anthony kicks to Edes. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Knicks have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Pistons trail by 8. Castellano from 10 feet out. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Irving against Thomas. Irving dishes to Ebanks. Back to Irving. Wing shot on the way. And too long on the shot.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Thomas passes to Jones. Back to Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Jones. The Pistons working the ball around now. Passes it to Reeves. 4 on the clock. Here's Thomas. Again, the Pistons score.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
There's the screen. Irving up top. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Hart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 11. Pistons trailed by 6. Outside Thomas. Pass to Reeves. Off the pick. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
Pierce with a screen for Irving. Hart the pass to Irving. And the Knicks good for 2. For Detroit, they've gotten every shot that drops since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Leonard kicks to Thomas. Thomas with another miss.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Irving dishes to Pierce. Thomas with the steal. With the lead pass. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight. The Knicks leading by 4. Back to Pierce. Dishes it to Carmelo. Working on Jones. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Reeves.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
And the pass to Hart. Kicks to Ebanks. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. Paul Pierce is second.
These are the gunners, guys. They've got the green light at all times because we know what they can do beyond the arc.
Freedom given is freedom earned, Steve. By putting up those kinds of numbers, they've earned their freedom. And at that position, you got a job to do, and they do it well.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 3rd in rebounding, 4th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top half of the league offensively with their point totals as well. Not bad, just kind of pedestrian. Maybe average is a better way to describe it.
And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. I mean, at top 5, they're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends of the floor, really control the glass on defense and try to pound you inside with the offensive boards. And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Feeds it to Carmelo. Back to Pierce. From past the arc. And Thomas pulls it down. The Pistons have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Well, Isaiah Thomas is getting it done. He has 8 points and a steal.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here. And it's tied up with that one. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Number 6, defended by Reeves. The shot's good from Hart.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Picked by Yao. Here's Reeves. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. That free throw good from Reeves. Jones checked in for the Pistons. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. There's the dish to Carmelo. Working on Thompson. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 15.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Thomas passes to Leonard. He kicks to Thompson. He passes to Reeves. And that one's on target from the wing.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but It's obvious both sides have responded well.
He dishes it to Irving. And there's another one for the Knicks. The Pistons trail. Jones with the screen on Irving. Pass to Reeves. Outside, Jones. Fires from 18. The shot is off. Knicks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Doubled by Reeves. Irving passes to Hart. Reddish takes the three. That's good. And it's a 5-point New York lead. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Thomas. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Pistons making a change here. .125 left here in the third quarter. Pierce kicks to Ebanks. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. That one is off. And he sinks the second.
The two-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
And here is Thomas. He's got 12. Jones for three. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists in the game. They set the pick. Reddish. And there's the rejection. Leonard on the wing. And there's the feed to Thompson. Back to Leonard. Pass to Thomas. Dishes to Thompson. Kicks it to Yao. And he uses the glass on the layup. Yao's got 12 points in the game. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
yeah, me too. This has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Back to Thomas. Thompson. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pistons ahead, leading by a point. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
This Friday, December 15th, the Phoenix Suns go up against the Denver Nuggets, live from Pepsi Center. Hoops action.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Detroit?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
On the floor for Detroit, Wallace is out there with Schroeder. Then it's Thompson, and it's Yao in at the center position. Shot clock at 3. Thompson passes to Schroeder. The three-pointer no good. New York trailing. And there's the pass to Anderson. Feeds it to Ebanks. Back to Anderson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he makes the first. And the Pistons making a change here. Leonard's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Passes it to Schroeder. Good. Nothing but net.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Oh, the way they're converting on seemingly every shot, I wouldn't be surprised to see their field goal percentage just keep going up.
Ingram. Wallace covering. Pass to Hart from downtown. No luck. Nice D from Leonard.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Here's Wallace. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Free throw good, Wallace. And the Knicks making a change here. Ebanks checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Irving. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Hart. The dish to Pierce. Rebound, Detroit.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Wallace kicks to Leonard. Shoots. Tries to keep it alive. Detroit, no good that time either. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Detroit leading by 4. Wallace dishes to Leonard. Passes it to Schroeder. Rejected by Ebanks. Ingram defended by Schroeder. Ingram knocks down the step-back J.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Leonard kicks to Schroeder. Back to Leonard. Sinks the triple. And the Pistons lead by 5.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Irving drives in. Good work defensively by Yao.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Here's Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Ingram passes to Hart. He kicks it to Ebanks. Turnaround Jay. No luck. And the Pistons now going the other way. Outside Leonard. He passes it to Schroeder. Charity stripe shot.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Irving from long range. And that one's good.
Yeah, that's his first three of the half. There may be more in store.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Jones checked in for Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Now defended by Ebanks. The 15-footer, and it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Irving dishes to Ebanks. He feeds it to Pierce. Pass to Irving. Kicks it to Ebanks. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Irving gets a screen from Pierce. Pass to Hart. Back to Irving. The pass to Hart. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Yao with a screen on Irving. In low to Yao. He used that pick to get in close. And the Pistons lead by 3.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Hart defended by Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Goes up with it. Yao with the block.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Thomas goes in. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Thomas. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
And refocus, Kevin. You got to take care of your body, and I think we ought to drink some Gatorade here, too. I thought I noticed some slip-ups here the last couple minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
Knicks trail by 5. Now Irving. Here's the 3. But they get it back. Anthony kicks to Ebanks. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ebanks got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Shot's good. Now, here is Irving. Steps back and fires. And that one swishes right in. Detroit leading by 3. Offside Thomas. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
New York has a chance for guarding against Yao.
16 points and a block. Not missing much. In fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
Can he keep this up?
Wow.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Intercepted. Leonard attacking. Leaves the pass to Yao. He dishes it to Thomas. And it comes off the front of the rim. Knicks trail by 4. Back to Anthony. New York moving it around.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 will put him in a rough, tough spot.
.110 left in the 4th quarter. Irving drives in. Hart defended by Reeves. Clock at 4. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
Pierce against Leonard. Dishes to Thomas. Back to Leonard. Now the feed to Jones. Passes it to Yao. Some solid defense from Ebanks.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
To tie it up. They get it back. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he ties it up.
Boy, big shots there. One mistake, and the game's over, but he got it done.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Reeves defended by Hart. Reeves the pass to Yao. Picked him clean. Irving from long range. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
lang.
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Jones. And it's Yao in at the center, locking down the middle. Pierce with a screen for Irving. Shot off the screen. It goes straight through with the swish. 19 points in the game.
Pierce doing a nice job with the screen.
Pass to Reeves. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And the Pistons lead by 3. The Knicks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Irving with it. He passes to Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Pistons shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Reeves the pass to Thomas. Leonard with a screen on Irving. Thomas kicks to Jones. Back to Thomas. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Feeds it to Irving. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Here's Thomas. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Jones dishes to Thomas. He kicks to Yao. 6 on the shot clock. Jones. Here's Leonard. Hands it from downtown.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Irving passes to Carmelo. Now the dish to Ebanks. Back to Anthony. Working on Jones. The baseline jam. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. And Anthony gets it to go.
Now, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Thomas off a pick from Yao. Jones kicks to Leonard. Misses the 3.
Well, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
Outside, Jones. Misses the tray. New York shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Here's Ebanks. It falls.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Leonard against Pierce. And there's the pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Yao. Detroit, no good that time either. The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving dishes to Carmelo. Block at 6. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're losing by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And this one is far from over. If they can get a quick score here and then a fast foul as well.
I tell you what, free throws become tougher with the game on the line, so a few missed ones here, and they could get right back in it.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Outside, Jones. The long three. So close game sees New York take this one. An impressive victory in overtime after an exciting end in regulation.
You know what? In a long game, fatigue can sometimes affect every aspect of play. They didn't look tired at all to me.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.